Hi everybody, my name is Scott Punk. I'm with Kahoot Learning International, and we need people who want to learn to help us learn. We are launching a brand new online learning platform that replicates the learning experience you get in a classroom by combining a set of asynchronous tools with time. It's really good and it's really great. You'll have a great time taking the course. We have partnered with elite universities to deliver content. Our first partner is MIT. We've got a great course. It's called The Intersection of Leadership and Innovation. And it's designed for the people that TransFinder needs. It's designed for engineers, IT professionals, research and development professionals. MIT sort of held us up for a little while. They finally released Approve the Course. We've had 4 weeks to fill the course. It starts on November 13th, and we are looking for people to participate. The faculty member teaching the course is Dr. David Nino, one of the world's leading experts on leadership for engineers. And I certainly hope that you will consider finding me, talking to me, and learning more. You can learn more at kahootlearning.com. You can, of course, pay for the course if you like. We're self-funded, so we need the revenue. But I do have some open slots if you meet MIT's criteria. Thank you very much.
Okay, Eric Narcisco is up.
Narcisco. That was beautifully done. Thank you, everybody.
Follow your own day.
Full legal disclaimer, and I was told this is very, very important, is I am an insurance agent, but I am not trying to sell you anything. So that's the good news. That's the good news. What I am trying to do is describe to you in just a few seconds of what we do and what we're looking to bring on here at Effective Coverage. We are a digital insurance agency, so that means we transact all of our business online, predominantly renters insurance throughout the country. And we've been doing that for about 10 years very well. And what we're looking to do is bring on smart, innovative, talented marketing people to help us with that initiative. Now, I know what you're thinking. If you're a talented marketing person in this room, you're probably saying to yourself, I don't want to work for an insurance agency that probably doesn't have a website. But I can assure you we do. All right? And I can assure you we kind of know what we're doing, because if you Google, say, California renters insurance, you'll find that we're the #1 organic ranking through that search. So we have a brand new office opening in Latham, New York. We're incredibly excited. We're a young, energetic, exciting, dedicated team. And we're looking for people to help us do what we've been doing pretty well, even better. Bring your talents, and we'll shoot for the stars. So excited. It's Effective Coverage. If you want to learn more, I'll be at the bar when this is over. And we can chat. Thank you so much.
Carl Tillman, on deck is Fred.
Hello, everybody. My name is Carl Tallman. Good to see so many familiar faces. My startup company is called WorkSmart Revolution, and what we are doing is, right now we're focused on the trucking industry, and we are basically developing, or we actually have developed, we have some customers, that is helping them to manage a piece of their DOT compliance and the workflow around that compliance. Basically, imagine whatever industry you're in, when there's something that doesn't happen every day, but it's something that happens like once every year or every other year. Imagine if that is something you encounter in your business. If you don't do it, or if somebody else doesn't do it, it's a problem. And there's usually a domino effect of what that problem is, and it's very expensive. That's what we ultimately get around. I only have 2 minutes, so as a concept, that's what we're trying to do here. So my ask here is a couple of things. One, I'm looking for an additional person, another developer with Rails experience in whatever capacity. I'm also looking for somebody in the sales or business development side of things, and that would be it would be ideal if I could find somebody who's got experience in trucking operations side or the safety and compliance. And I'm also looking for, somebody who might be a business mentor, advisor, especially, and again, in an ideal situation, somebody who's got experience in this industry, maybe was a software startup founder, is doing something else today, or it could be somebody with those operational experiences in that industry. And then certainly if you know anybody who's involved in a trucking operation, always looking for sales. Thank you, Carl Tubman.
All right, up now is Fred Elfenbein. On deck is Kira.
Hi, how is everybody feeling tonight? Thank you. I really appreciate your time and your attention, and I think what I have will be very brief because what I'm in the process of doing is beginning a company based on an idea, a technology that I know will function as I expect it to make internal combustion engines more efficient. It burn the fuel more completely and more quickly. It'll result in more power output and more economy. However, I've taken the idea as far as I can go myself, and now I've got tinker fever. I need to get the idea out of here and into here. So I need people with some different skill sets. I need people who know automotive science, people who know material science, so I know what to make things most effectively out of. And I need people who like tinkering, who like to tinker with engines and projects, and could be a big help in bringing this to light. If you know of anyone, or if you have any of these talents, I would really appreciate talking with you. I wore this so I'd be easy to find. I'll be right over in the corner. You can't miss me. This thing practically glows in the dark. So if you know anybody who knows automotive science or material science, or they like tinkering and getting their hands into things, come and see me. I thank you very much.
Ayara Thunderberg. Scott, you're on deck.
Hi everyone. So by show of hands, how many of you wear shoes? Okay, so we're off to a great start, right? So interesting fact, the US consumer spends about $31.9 billion on shoes within this past year. It's a lot of money, right? And within the next 5 years, online shoe sales are going to increase at a rate of about 9.2%. And a portion of that percentage is going to shift over towards the newest trend, which is the online rental market, okay? Because people are more fashion conscious, as well as they have the idea of the no ownership. It's a new trend, so, get along with it, okay? So that's where I come in. I am creating an e-shoe rental service for the fashion-forward woman on a budget who wants to rent designer shoes without breaking her pockets. And I thought about this idea when I myself was looking for an outfit for a wedding, and I didn't want to spend that much money on a shoe, knowing that I wasn't going to wear more than once, and it was more than what I was paying for my outfit. So I figured, okay, well, let me make a service for myself, as well as other women out there who want to buy designer shoes like Robert Bradford or Yves Saint Laurent and Alaïa, and pay, I want to say, about 85% off the retail value. You get a chance to wear shoes like a celebrity without spending like one at the same time. So who wants that, right? So, okay, thank you out there. Whoever did that, thank you. So, what renters do is they would rent out the shoe for a specific event. The next day, they would return the shoe with our prepaid shipping label. The shoe comes back to us, and afterwards we will send it to our dry cleaner service for sanitation purposes, damages, all that jazz, and then it gets sent out to the next customer like brand new. What I'm asking for is for a lot of individuals who are interested or who are experienced in e-commerce, as well as individuals who are great in sales, and someone who's willing to take me under their wing and willing to give business advice. I am literally, this is more of less of a pitch and more of an introduction. So once again, my name is Kyra Thunderberg, and I appreciate your time.
Scott Gold and Rick.
Okay, so I'm going to start off. Everybody take out your phone, open up your social media apps. That's what the next 2 minutes are all about. Gold Piece Games, that's what you're looking up. You're going to search for it on Twitter, you're going to search for it on Facebook, you're going to search for it on Instagram. Like us, follow us. So now I get into what we actually are, now that you're already working on that. So Gold Piece Games is a boutique tabletop, board, and card game publishing company working with local designers. And that's pretty much the gist of it. We're working with manufacturers and selling to distributors. So again, the goal of tonight is just to increase our social media presence so that we're have a much larger base as we prepare to go into our Kickstarter phase. So now I got to vamp for another minute. So I'm gonna give a shameless plug to my wife Sarah. Sarah has her own law firm, Gold Law Firm, and she does everything with small business contracts and anything small business. What else could I say about that?
I also teach at RBI.
She teaches at RBI. How about that? Our first two projects, still got 30 seconds, all right? Our first two projects, one is called I'll Take the Case, that's a card game. And the other one is called Shenmue. I'm working with a local designer, Matt Miglorisi and Sarah O'Shea on that one. Just very, very talented people. Glad to be working with them. I'm down to 10 seconds. My phone's not blowing up yet. Everybody's doing your likes and your follows and everything. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Rick DeRico.
Thank you so much.
Is
this on? Hello. My name is Rick DeRico. I am the managing director of the New York Biz Lab. I'm also the director of public relations at Transfire. So I have a wonderful assistant, also colleague, Jennifer Kersel. She's our talent finder. So if you're looking for a job, she's the person you want to see tonight besides Tony Civitella. It's always good to, brown nose with boss to be. Anyway, I have a special announcement today with Jennifer's helping me and also my good friend, James Taylor. So without further ado, hit it. It's fire and rain, so if you don't, can everybody hear it? Can you turn it up a little bit? I've seen fire, I've seen rain. I've also seen facial recognition companies like Dumbstruck and Internet of Things companies like SQ, crowdfunding companies, it doesn't rhyme, I'm sorry. Crowdfunding companies like Fundabilities and even a motorcycle helmet like Curse Helmets. And I've seen them all, where? At the New York Biz Lab. Seen sunny days I thought would never end. In Schenectady, the sunny days never end. I've seen lonely times when I could not find a friend, but I want you to know at the Biz Lab, you will always find a friend because we have a thriving business community, and we also have the Biz Hub. And the Biz Hub is filled with really top-notch. Do we have any Biz Hub people here? Chris Russell, who else is here? Eric Leander, awesome, he's getting me the eye. Anyway, so you can always find a friend at the Biz Lab. I always thought that I'd see you again. So I hope to see you next week on November 8th. We have an event, it's YPN. Anyone part of the Young Professionals Network? Anyone? No one? Okay, next week on November 8th, we're going to be hosting an event there called What's Next Tech Valley. The week after that, on November 16th, we have the Biz Lab Clarkson event featuring Guha and Karthik Bala. Where are they? Where are they? They're here. I know I saw them. Anyway, they're going to be back and I'm going to get to see them again. But really what I want more than anything else is to see you again by becoming a tenant in the Biz Lab. We have 2 openings. Love to see you there. Thank you.
Eric Woody. On deck is Jeff.
Holy smokes, I can't believe I have to follow Rick Rico. Okay, so I was up here 2 years ago with my very first pitch, and I took the temperature of the room. I said, how blockchain or Bitcoin. So how about now? Yeah, we went from $600 2 years ago to $6,000 today, so things are going really well. My company is Node40. If I can say it, I'm Perry Wooden. Got Sean Ryan and Jason Gleeman over there. We do blockchain application development. We specialize in infrastructure hosting, accounting services, and we're moving into auditing. So if you have tax compliance issues with your digital currencies, you need to come talk to us. The reason I'm up here today is because we're looking to hire. So we need both front-end and back-end developers. Front-end people, if you've got any React experience, UI, UX, come talk to me, Jason, or Sean. Back-end, anybody with Ethereum experience or Java experience, come talk to Sean, me, Jason. That's it. I'm going to keep it real short. Oh, most importantly, if you come work for us, you don't have to wear a costume on Halloween. So if that's important to you, there you go.
Jeff Buell, everybody. Alex, you're on deck.
Hi everyone. I'm a developer, but I am not a developer like any of you are. I am a real estate developer. I focus on urban redevelopments, mostly in Troy and Schenectady. So if you're familiar with things like Slide and Dirty in downtown Troy, that's our building. We rehabbed that and fixed it up. My pitch tonight is not at all about real estate. We're doing super well. But earlier this year, I got sick of seeing negative news in my Facebook feed, and so I pulled a be the change you want to see in the world and started a project called Do the Next Good Thing. What I'm doing with this project is I'm giving away $50,000 of my own money in $100 increments to random strangers that I bump into on the street. It's chaotic, but it's super fun. On the 30th of the month, which is the day that my sister passed away last year, she was 35. This project is in honor of her. And on the 30th of the month, I'm giving away $1,000 to random people. We're not handing it to them in the street, but what we're doing is we're finding people that need help. And so we launched that 2 days ago for a kid in Troy who has cancer, and we raised $6,000 so far this week from random strangers around the country. So I have 40 seconds to tell you what my pitch is and what I need from you guys. I'm partnering with Two Buttons Deep on this project. We're putting out stories each and every day. I write them myself. I'm a reformed journalist as well. And so I love the writing aspect of it. If you could go to our Facebook page and like the page, it's called Do the Next Good Thing. That would be awesome. If you and your talented skill set in here have any way to improve the way that we're putting this out into the world, we're getting about 80 organic likes a day on Facebook from everywhere. It's super great. I use the word super a lot. And lastly, when you're all successful and doing super good in the world, please don't let this world get you down and throw it right back out there in their face and do some good in the world. Thanks.
Hi, my name is Alex. I am a master's student at RPI. But before that, I was 12 years in the military. And what I did was actually quite interesting. I spent the first 5 years breaking into places, and the next 7 years stopping people from doing so, both physical and cyber side. And doing so, I realized a very interesting thing. Sorry. People are doing security wrong. But the world of cybersecurity is evolving daily, by minute almost. There's always a new approach, new thing to try. The world of physical security, yes, there are new gadgets and things like that all the time, but the actual approach to physical security is archaic. It hasn't really been updated in 100 years. So what I would actually like to do is start a company to change just that. To update this approach, bring it into this century, using a concept of people as a platform. It's going to be very challenging, it's going to be very interesting. If you are somebody that has connections in the security industry, I would love to talk with you. If you are a programmer and can write secure code, I would definitely love to talk to you. And if you're just interested in security, come find me, I'm the guy with the dollar. Thank you.
Go ahead, Laura.
Hey. Hey everybody. I'm going to talk about sex. This is very okay, actually now that I've got it built up, I'm going to talk about the lack thereof. Although it has lost its urgency since the development of the highly aggressive antiretroviral treatments in the mid-90s, HIV is still a pandemic. There are a number of pharmaceutical treatments that will that prevent from being a fatal disease. People can live longer. Those treatments may stop working. They have sometimes unpleasant side effects. There are a lot of ways to treat HIV in vitro. If you can attack something with a pharmaceutical agent, you can generally create a gene therapy, which will do essentially the same thing. The problem is getting it into a living human being. The problems include having reactions to the delivery system. They include problems with inserting genetic material into a cell. So what my company is trying to do, Vectorgen, we're trying to develop a delivery system, in vivo delivery system for HIV cure genetics. What I need is, I need seed money. We have the genetic material that we're going to be using for testing. We need seed money for supplies such as cell media. I have collaborations going with a number of scientists. We're also looking for a website, so anybody who could do web design, I'd be very grateful to very happy to hear from you. I got like 18 seconds left. So you know, I am not into this to try to get rich. I think the best argument for advancing this technology is not so much that it's going to make an investor rich, like it would promise to essentially replace the entire HIV pharmacopoeia. However, what I like to do is encourage people to imagine what kind of investment opportunities would be opened up if people were not paid $15,000 per person per year for this therapy. Okay, that's it.
Colin, you're on deck.
Hello, everybody. My name is David Langer. I'm the founder and CEO of the Troy Shirt Company. Last year, we actually acquired a local competitor called Troy Cloth and Paper downtown. They primarily make retail products, all about screen printing, greeting cards, and t-shirts. At our company, we pretty much did custom printing. It was a very good fit for us, and we've spent the last year building the company, growing it 4 times since we first came on board, and we've moved out from the 500 square foot basement to a 1,000 square foot retail store, and we're now into a 3,200 square foot retail store as of last month. We are currently looking to grow our team. We have a number of positions open, and that's why I'm here looking for your help. We're looking for a web developer intern to assist with integrating our 2 websites that we've been utilizing the last year. Looking for a graphic design intern, a social media intern, a press operator to help screen print t-shirts, apparel, and posters, and a production assistant to help prepare all the orders. Additionally, we're also looking for a maintenance guy, someone who can give us a hand, or girl, can give us a hand helping renovate the building that we are in, which currently is in somewhat old and disrepair conditions. We are additionally looking for an administrative assistant to help us out managing all of our billing and all of our orders for both the custom and the retail side of our businesses. Thank you very much for your time, guys, and I'll be here until the end of the event if you know of anyone who's looking to help us. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Colin Danahy, currently a student at RPI and the Lally School of Management, and I'm here to talk to you about my startup company, Storage. So there have been various developments within the solar industry. We all know about solar panels. Some of us may know about the Tesla Powerwall. Anyone familiar with that type of technology? Okay. Well, the deal is you're going to put the solar panels up on your roof or on your property. They're going to be generating energy. It can be stored on the battery, but you basically use what you use and you lose what you don't. But where my company comes in is it will allow for aggregation of all of the excess stored energy, so that's the energy that you're not using. And it doesn't just go back to the utility for free or at the BS wholesale rate that they're giving you right now. But it will allow for on-demand usage and transfer of energy between customers in a local microgrid where you're getting money for energy, and this is something that I believe will revolutionize the way we produce and consume energy. I'm currently looking for developers, potentially people with blockchain experience, any connections at utility, anyone who has regulatory experience. This is a major hurdle we'll have to overcome. So if you are interested in my idea and you're wanting to help, please come see me. Thank you.
Next.
Thank you, thank you. How cool is it to see people with ideas, ladies and gentlemen? I'm the last speaker tonight, so you can just go crazy with the applause, all right? So, how cool is it to see people with ideas? It's awesome, isn't it? I don't know how many people we have here. Each of them having great ideas. That's what it's all about. The other thing that's cool when you're starting a company, and anybody that's had one of my classes knows, the other thing that's cool is when the cash registers ring. How about that, ladies and gentlemen? Cash registers ring. What happens? We got one more. Okay, hold your applause. We got one more. So there's 2 times that are great for entrepreneurs. It's when you have your first idea, and that's when the cash register starts ringing. And as I talked to people before, it's really the thing in between is what we call the Valley of Suck, because it gets its name because it sucks, okay? Walking through this process of going from an idea to launching an actual product is tough. But as you're on this valley and you have no resources at all, and you're looking at your partners like, guys, I don't know if we can do this, we don't have any resources. There comes an eagle that flies in carrying money. And who is this eagle, ladies and gentlemen? It's the United States government. The National Science Foundation has money for you while you're in the Valley of Suck. Let's give it up to the United States. So, I run a program funded by the National Science Foundation. We got a grant at RPI about 1.5 years ago, and I have money for you. As you're walking through the Valley of Suck, don't do it alone. You come to me. I have $2,200 for you to walk through the Valley of Suck, so it's not so sucky. It's the Valley of not so sucky. That's what I mean. But no, the money is really from the National Science Foundation. Several years ago, they decided, you know what? We got all this scientific knowledge in universities and other places that we funded. Why not take that stuff out of universities and see if we could actually make products out of it and increase the global economy? So that's what we're doing. We have a little piece of that. We have a regional program. If you're anybody with an idea, especially a scientific idea, come and see me. I don't have any gimmicks. I'm the man in black. How about that? Just come and see the man in black right over here. And that is all I have. Let's go do the.
We're going into extra innings.
Going into all right.
Spirit of the World Series.
I gotta do the ends.
We got extra innings here. Oh, there's 2 more.
That was my attendance sheet. My students are all here, ladies and gentlemen. Let's give it a hand for my students. I got another sheet too. So first, Anthony and Mark. Let's thank them for hosting this thing right here. Get everybody up on stage. All these guys up here. Let's give every one of these a hand. 1, 2, 3, 4. 27 hands there. All right. Also, Saratoga Chamber of Commerce. They hosted the last one of these in October. And it was wonderful. How about for Saratoga Chamber of Commerce? The next meeting is going to be December 6th, and it's going to be Toys for Tots, sorry. Toys for Tots. Buy some toys, bring them in. Going to be collecting them. If you do want to get me a gift too, that's great. My birthday is actually the day after Christmas, so it's time. And if you want to see the videos of tonight, go to the YouTube channel eShip RPI. You got it? Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
I wasn't joking about extra innings.
All right.
There we go. Paul, you're up.
Maybe a long game tonight. Hopefully it won't be too long here. My name is Paul Bray. I'm publisher and editor of CapChips. CapChips is an online tech news website that's been around for a couple of years. It includes information on tech startups, on research, on events like tonight, or the events that are going to be at the Biz Lab in November, and other tech news. Examples, in the current issue, which came out today, Google has come into the capital region in the Hudson Valley and is promoting geothermal energy, and has started with $10 million and organized a lot more than that. Also, the work of Sarah Brenner, for example, which I heard about last week at the SUNY Poly. She heads the medical team in the NANO program. We have many and diverse institutions in this region, and CapChips is a way of trying to spread the news and make it accessible for you. What I really urge you to do is check out capchips.com. It's easy to get on your computer or on your smartphone. My asks are volunteer intern who can help me cover events, promote CapChips through social media, a variety of social media, check underwriting, seek underwriting and contributions from local firms, particularly ones that want to promote Tech Valley, and write reports for the various items that are in each issue of CapChips. I will be around for a while after this is finished, so if you're interested in helping, I've had one intern, and he enthusiastically got involved, got to know many in the tech community, and he's doing quite well now in New York City. So I thank you.
All right, Beth.
Hi there, I'm Beth Costanos from Fuse Hub. We're a statewide manufacturing extension partnership based in Albany, but we work statewide. We're working with small to medium-sized manufacturers, connecting them with resources from throughout the state that can help their business grow. But the reason I'm here tonight is to promote our commercialization competition that's coming up in November. 17 early stage entrepreneurs will be competing for up to five awards of $50,000. And it's primarily an award that's focused on a prototype or beta phase project. And so I'm asking people to help get the word out to come out and support these entrepreneurs. And also just wanted to let you know, if you're interested in more information about the event, to go to www.fusehub.com/competition or speak to me. My name is Beth Rivera. Happy to talk to you.